A very warm welcome to another episode of the Lewisham Chronicles. How lovely to see you again. It's been quite a while. Let's kick off with Stephen Philpott, an award-winning fisherman from Lewisham who designed these spectacular high-waisted trousers. They were inspired from his waterproof waders he wore for fly fishing in Deptford Creek. Sadly, they were not a success, but he did get a huge commission which helped him pay for his hasty escape to Australia, as he had become a laughingstock in Lewisham. The commission was allegedly from impresario Simon Cowell. That's not him, but it'll do. Lewisham, 2:05 p.m. Surely the football season hasn't started already, or is this the so-called panic buying I've heard so much about? Lewisham, back in 1972. During the energy crisis and great blanket shortage, people often had to share blankets with friends and family. Mavis and Glynis Clunge resided in the same house but hadn't spoken to each other since 1956, after a disagreement over a large black pudding. Due to tough times, they were forced to compromise. Slightly. Lewisham, 1982. Local all-girl space rock outfit Wicked Lady, also known as the Flat Four, released their first and only single, which unfortunately failed to sell any copies. Shortly after, the band played their last gig and disbanded. A recording of this show is available as a bootleg entitled A Shower of Shite from Broccoli. Guitarist Sylvia Griller, seen here on the right, tried for 12 years to marry an offender on death row at the Kentucky State Penitentiary. Sadly, all inmates declined her offer. Lewisham, way back in 1634. Ronnie Longsacks was one of the finest gigolos of the Dark Ages. His advertising campaign was way ahead of the times and is still used today on many websites and hookup apps. Lewisham, 2019. Local trendsetter Marjorie Butters recently came out to her family as a pansexual. Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Aldi and Lidl have all now barred her entry to local stores selling cookware. Lewisham, 9:15 a.m. Some people just can't seem to park in an orderly manner, no matter what they drive. Lewisham, 1994. Ronnie Greenstreet's fine tattoos cost him over £2,000. He funded his ink addiction by passing fraudulent cheques to local retailers. Unfortunately, Ronnie was arrested and sentenced to 19 months in prison. He later stated that he sincerely regretted choosing this particular design. Lewisham, 9:07 a.m. Police received a panicked call from Mildred and Albert Roseman reporting an adult tiger in the car park at Aldi. Mildred and Albert had set off first thing to avoid the morning rush. They spotted the wild beast, which scared the living bejesus out of them. It turned out to be Sally Farmdale's Labrador, sitting in the shade of some railings. When interviewed, Albert Roseman said, "I needed a proper sit-down after all that old carry-on, I can tell you for free." Lewisham, 8:39 a.m. In disguise, but we can see you. This is Catford, Gary, you horrible pervert. Lewisham, 9:40 a.m. And lastly, getting a quote for a bit of home decorating is not like it used to be. Apparently, it's a very competitive market. And finally, here are 9 topical coronavirus jokes. And, here are another 9, and here's another 9, and another 9, and yet another 9, and another 9. Oh, my God, enough already. Goodness me, goodbye, and please be well.